Hello friends, I'm Hasfa and I have been a booth owner for 4 years now. And in those 4 years, I've learned quite a few things. And one of the tools that has helped me be successful in this business is the art of setting goals. At the end of last year, I shared my 2025 business goals. Well, we're now in April, which means Q1 is over and we're heading into Q2. So I wanted to take some time and do an on-camera evaluation of how Q1 has gone. One of the things I wanted to focus on, I'm going to go through all my goals. By the way, I will link the goal setting video over here or over here, somewhere around here. I will share that video also in the description of this video. So the number one goal had to do with my booths. I wanted to make sure that I was maximizing on my business's potential by really paying attention to my booth. I wanted to be able to go into my booth once every quarter and do a major reset. And then weekly, I wanted to go into the booth and take something with me that was a minimum of $100 in inventory. But also while there, the goal was to do some fluffing, freshening, and tidying up. So once a week, I wanted to get in the booth. So how are we doing with those goals? Well, going in every week has been a great idea. So good that I am experiencing record-breaking numbers in my business this year. So if you are not going into your booth, it is time to make this a goal. Once a week, get into your booth. There's always going to be something that needs your attention. You may not know it until you get there. This has really improved the profitability of my business. So I think that was a good goal, and I will continue to stay the task on that goal. Another thing that I wanted to do for my booths was to take advantage of seasonal sales. I mentioned that in the 4 years I have been in the industry, I do not take advantage of seasonal sales. It seems like they sneak up on me and it's too late, which makes no sense because we know the same seasons come over and over and over, right? Well, I finally stopped making excuses and I started doing seasonal sales. So for Valentine's Day, I took in some inventory. I almost missed that window, but I was able to catch it and it did get some sales. But for Easter, I was definitely prepared. By March 1st, I was going in, taking away Valentine's Day and installing Easter. Guys, they were days where all of my sales for that day were just the Easter decor. The second major goal for my business was to focus on social media. I mentioned that I was going to pay someone to do my SEO. So I paid for one video, and if we're being honest, that video did not perform well at all, not any better than the videos that I had been doing. So instead, what I did was really take responsibility and get out of my comfort zone and start studying and understanding how SEO works. And since then, I've been watching YouTube videos on SEO, I'm watching other videos, and I'm learning from other creators. And ever since I started doing that, my videos starting the first video I posted in January up to now, those videos have significantly outperformed all of my previous videos. The third area that I wanted to focus on for my business was online sales. I wanted to make sure that I was selling on my website, selling through Facebook Market, and I wanted to try out Whatnot. Well, I've officially set a date for my first Whatnot sale. So April 26th, I've been gathering inventory, cleaning and preparing. I have a stash here. So my sale is going to be all about vintage home decor. I'm going to have all the brass, the silver, and so many other home decor goods. If you're not following me on Whatnot, please do so at Preston Every Design. And I will be sharing more about my upcoming sale on April 26th. And finally, my fourth goal was to become a better business owner by doing my administrative tasks promptly and efficiently as well as effectively. Because let me tell you, your girl was struggling in that area. Like I said, when I don't like something, I tend to not be good at it. But that can't be an excuse. Just because I don't like something should not be an excuse as to why I'm not good at it. So I have been making sure that I'm staying on top of my administrative duties. So I have forms that track my expenses, forms that track my income, and forms that track my performance, and so many things that I was able to do on my own. So every Monday, I reach over, I pull the purple binder, and I do some bookkeeping. So how would I rate Q1? I would say Q1 was a success because I'm experiencing record-breaking numbers in my business. What can I do better moving into quarter number 2? Well, we definitely have to recommit to doing the social media, and I need to get out of my comfort zone and really dive into whatnot. So moving into Q2, I will maintain the things I've been doing well from Q1, and I'm going to have a major focus, a major emphasis on getting my social media posts scheduled, especially with Facebook, and making sure I really dive into the world of whatnot. So check back in at the end of Q2 to see how I do in those areas. The reason I wanted to share this video is because it's so important to make sure that your goals are measurable. If you know anything about setting SMART goals, the acronym SMART, S-M-A-R-T, the letter M stands for measurable. Your goals have to be measurable, and unless you evaluate, you won't be able to measure how well you are doing. And so when we don't stay on top of our performance, sometimes we can labor in vain. And so I wanted to share this video with you. Hopefully it will encourage someone, and I hope that you may be able to take something away from it. But for me, it was also a sense of accountability because I love how you guys keep up with the things that I share here, and sometimes you remind me. And I really do believe in the African proverb that says, if you want to go quickly, you go alone, but if you want to go further, you take someone with you. And I feel like I've been taking you guys with me on this journey. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also share it with other creators and help them find my content. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, friends.